Thanks very much, and thanks for this information. I have a couple of questions. Can we get sight of the memorandum of understanding between the Council and, is it Irish Sailing and Diving Ireland? If we could see that and just see exactly what is being agreed. You say that there's a project steering group and a campus advisory group, and it would be good to know what role they play in the planning of this. I am a little concerned that, you know, this will be a huge project, and it's really great that we'll have it, and having place for the elite sports people is super important. But when I look at, say, the campus advisory group, we've the 4 yacht clubs, and now in the balance of things out there in the harbour, the yacht clubs have a lot already, but there's an awful lot of smaller clubs that I don't see kind of mentioned by name, and I'm wondering, are they getting a say in all of this? Are there regular meetings with them? You know, and you mentioned some harbour stakeholders, so it'd be useful to find out what harbour stakeholders you're talking to, because, you know, we've seen, I suppose, in some of the experiences I'm having at the moment, is seeing people who thought they were part of a new plan for a project in their area, and after kind of a few years they realise they're not a main stakeholder anymore. I think it's absolutely, if this is going to come off and it's going to be a project for the whole county, it has to really give equal balance and between the smaller groups that have nothing and between the have-yachts and have-nots, I suppose. But you know what I mean. I don't want to see something that is just going to rule out or leave some of the smaller groups aside. So if they're not in there, maybe we get a list of the harbour stakeholders and how many meetings they come to, or what the structure is for having their input into all of this, and having the home of the water sports governing bodies. I'm not necessarily saying it's a bad thing, but it seems like that's the admin stuff, and maybe I'm wrong and I don't really understand it properly.
Time, Councillor. This is a briefing.
Do they need to be taking up a central kind of buildings within there, rather than the actual users of the harbour? Thanks.